Hello, all of my Barnett enthusiasts. What is up, Elijah Gang? I'm coming to you live from a new location, my basement. Today's my Thanksgiving special, so I'm coming all nice and dressed up. I want this to be shown to people in the future, kind of like the Macy's Day Parade, but cooler and not gay. So I'm just gonna jump right into it today. I have my top 3 Elijah Barnett stories, ranking from most boringest to coolest and funniest. Now, I want you to stay for number 3, because it's a real doozy. I got a script today too. Troll face. So we're gonna start off with number 1. Way back when I was about 4, I lived in Alabama, and we were at a Dick's Sporting Goods, and we were in the BB and hunting section, and me being 4, I sat down on one of those displays with like the whole things of all the BBs, and it tipped over, and like a wave just crashed over me, and I was just swallowed in the plastic ocean that I had just created. It was terrible. And we got kicked out of the store and then banned from the store, like we weren't allowed in. And I honestly think that's pretty cool of me to do that. Like, nobody else can say that they like ruined $500 of merchandise and then only got kicked out of the store because they were 4. Number 2, a more recent story. It's not very crazy, but I find it a little bit humorous. So, Google Classroom. Everybody that goes to my school should know this, but anybody who doesn't, it's pretty much just a place for schools to give you online classwork. So we made our own Google Classroom as a group chat, me and many other people, and I was the leader because the original creator sadly left the school. I was put in charge of the domain of farts and all things corn. The name is a little bit strange, and our banner for the classroom was like Tupac and a bunch of other gay people. And so I'm in 9th period on this past Tuesday, and Mr. Gumbar calls Mr. Wirt and puts me on the phone, and he says, Eli, I am aware that you have a Google Classroom called Domain of Farts and All Things Corn, and I want it deleted. And I'm a little bit bewildered at him saying Domain of Farts. So I go, what? And he goes, I want this classroom called Domain of Farts and All Things Corn deleted now. And I say, yes, sir. I hang up the phone. Domain of Farts gets deleted. It's terrible. I'm very distraught about this. And I don't know. Finally, number 3, if you've gotten this far, I will kiss you. So I was at Connor Reber's household. I go there a lot, especially in the recent year. I went there a lot. Well, the recent past summer. And me and him were horsing around at around 4 in the morning, and we were in his basement, and he has a nice furnished basement because he's very, very wealthy, I'd say. And I'm hanging on to the banister, and he's trying to pull me off. And I go, ho, 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 watch this. And then I kick off the wall and send me and Connor through the wall that is directly behind us, and we go through the drywall and touch the concrete on the other side. So now there's this massive Connor Reber-sized hole in the wall. And then we have to go upstairs, wake up his dad at 4 in the morning and tell him I just sent his son through the drywall, and there's a massive hole. So he wasn't that mad at me, surprisingly, luckily, and I didn't hear much of it ever again. But I remember I went there like a week later, and then my stomach just sank because I go down the stairs and I just see this massive hole in the wall. I was like, yeah, I did that. Another time, I'm just gonna share a couple Connor stories all at once here. So he has a golf cart, right? And there was a hole in the ground, like a groundhog hole, and we continuously hit it because we'd bump and we'd go flying, and it was really funny. And then I see my mom coming up the driveway. I'm like, all right, Connor, let's go one more time from the top of the hill. We're gonna hit it as hard as we can. He's like, okay, let's do it. And then we do it, and we're coming down super fast. We are flying, and we hit it. We pop up. I like feel my heart just I swallow my heart because it's like I just got like shot. And the windshield just explodes. Glass or plastic is all over. And I get off. And I'm like dying of laughter. Because it's so funny. Because every time I go over there, something breaks. And Connor's like, oh crap. And I'm like, sorry, Connor. I gotta go. And then I go run up to my mom's car. And Connor drives the golf cart back. And we never got asked about why the windshield was missing. This is a long episode, but I guess I could share 2 more Connor stories. This one's just plain retarded. So, me and Connor were in the golf cart yet again, and he says, I know where I live good enough. Eli, cover my eyes, and I'm gonna try and drive. So I cover his eyes, make sure he's not cheating, and we're driving pretty good. And then all of a sudden, for some reason, he swerves and takes out like a fence post and destroys this fence that like on his house. And so we're stuck and we can't get it moving again because this fence post just got ran over and now it's keeping us in one area. And he's like, what happened? And I was like, I don't know. Why did you do that? And he's like, I thought I was veering off the path, so I swerved a little bit. And like, Connor, you just took out a freaking fence post. And we called his dad and said that we slipped. I hope he's not watching this. If you are, I'm sorry, but it wasn't our fault, okay? And I think I have one more story. I don't really want to share it though, but because it's Thanksgiving and it's the time to give, I will give you this story. So me, Connor, Blake, and Carter were all in the same house. At the same house together, and we're chasing each other down on the quads doing dangerous, stupid stuff, and we don't even hurt ourselves or each other with the quad. I get inside of his crappy electric golf cart because like the frame's meant to be like this and it's like this because I'm pretty sure at his birthday party like the whole entire offensive and defensive line decided to get in at once, and just it was too much too much chunk for the freaking thing, and broke it. And so I disengage the brake and I start rolling backwards, and I'm like, oh crap. And then me being an absolute dumbass decides to flip it to reverse instead of forward, and then I hammer down the thingy to go try and go forward, and I go back faster. And then I'm trying to steer, but I'm in panic mode, so I'm not really watching what I'm doing. And I look behind me, and then Connor's dad's beautiful, nice truck is sitting right behind me, right about to get hit. And I think, oh crap, I'm gonna hit it. And then I hit it, and then his bumper is all destroyed. And I'm like, because I just destroyed yet another thing at their house. And I was supposed to work off my debt, and I still would like to, but his dad never called me for any duties for me to fill so that I could pay my dues. Lately, I haven't broken anything. Actually, no, I lied. That fence post we broke literally the last time I was there, but that wasn't me. The time before that, we didn't break anything though, because me and Blake were there, and I guess we were a little bit more relaxed. So, that is Elijah's vlog for Thanksgiving. We're just hitting 10 minutes. Thank thank you all of you beautiful subscribers and Elijah lovers. And when I hit 50 subscribers, trust me, baby, I'm going to raise hell. I'm going to throw a big party or something. Okay, I love you all.